What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to your middle of the day market update. We'll do a full update. Honestly, there's a lot to talk about, so I might forget some things here and there. Obviously, the Ethereum ETF is launching, so that's major, all right, and that's also what we saw earlier this morning. Ethereum did quite well. Got somewhat of a pump right here in the morning. Since then, has been relatively quiet, so we still have to see what the Ethereum ETF actually will have in terms of an effect. So far, no sell the news effect, which I would have expected a couple of days back, maybe even. But the markets in general are very volatile. Bitcoin on the 1 hour time frame is kind of consolidating here. We already saw, and that's what you can see now as well. The US has just woken up, and that's causing a lot of volatility, and we still kind of have to see where that volatility and where that capital inflow is going to go. All right, so we had a bit of a dump actually into the US session, and now it's opening with a bit of a pump, but it's much too early to say anything about a conclusive direction. Volume is also very, very high. I would assume that the order book depth is also relatively high, which means that movement in general is quite hard to get. We've obviously been kind of consolidating since last week Friday, once we first got into this 67,000 area. And for me, if I look at Bitcoin right now, I mean, obviously, I think the markets are bullish. But we still, like, at this moment, it's too early to say anything conclusive about the next move. For me, like, we can move up, all right? We can go parabolic again, break above 68,000 and rally into the 70s. That's a realistic possibility, fundamentally as well. But what's also a possibility is that we just dump down right here, and that we dump into 65,000 and potentially even lower. Now, I do expect the markets to stay bullish, so I would expect support here in this region to make it very big, between 65,600 and 63,600. So I do expect support there, but then again, we also have a lot of news, right? With the Ethereum ETF, we have a lot of Bitcoin-specific news with the conference starting the 25th. So there's a lot we need to take into account, and at this moment, I don't see any reason why to believe one or the other. We opened this session relatively bullish, but as you can see right here, that is mainly, or at least we mainly saw some short positions close right here. All right, open interest is dropping down while the price is moving up. Short positions closed, and just in general, a lot of positions closed. And that's not the basis on which you can rally. Usually when you rally, and that's also what you can see right here, is when the momentum goes up while the CVD goes up. So CVD, all right, went up a little bit, but the momentum is going down. So for now, I still actually am leaning towards expecting some sort of a sell-off still. Since we don't have that momentum yet, because the markets are bullish, that momentum could theoretically come in any point at any moment. But for now, I still think it's most likely that we'll pull back lower. So those are my thoughts for Bitcoin. It's quite difficult to predict this, all right? So my bias can change in an hour. If we do gain a lot of momentum over the course of the evening, I will turn bullish before you know it. So yeah, short-term bearish, long-term bullish. And then there are some coins that I think are interesting. I mean, first of all, Ethereum beta. So ENS is a coin I bought last week already. By the way, also given in the Signal group if you're interested in that. So ENS, I think, is by far the strongest Ethereum beta coin. Some others like LDO, like Arbitrum, are quite interesting as well. And then outside of that, I would say, like I said, Solana and AVAX are still interesting, even though at this point of time the spotlight is not on them. I do think it's wise to keep an eye on them. All right, so Solana and AVAX. So with Solana, we're probably waiting for somewhat of a deeper pullback as well. And if you look at AVAX, I think it's the same story. Just one good bounce somewhere right here, somewhere down here. And for Solana, one good bounce somewhere down here, and we are back, and we can rally very, very, very much in a very short period of time. But then apart from that, there's also some other coins which I think are interesting, and I wanted to show them. First of all, Rune, I think if you zoom out, is very bullish, got a significant bullish breakout, and to me, assuming that Bitcoin will stay bullish, which is something I do, I think it's a matter of time before Rune rallies again. And then I think that's about it, all right? The rest that has a lot of potential and momentum right now is Ethereum beta. So keep an eye on Ethereum, I would say. All right, because if Ethereum is able to get some sort of a breakout, if Ethereum against Bitcoin holds this level and starts spiking up after the ETF, then there's a lot of potential. For now, with Ethereum, I expect somewhat of a sell the news effect into a pump. All right, so wait for the strong reaction, wait for the pump, then potentially get positioned in Ethereum and Ethereum beta. For now, honestly, I would say the best thing to do is to mostly stay sidelined. But that's up to you, of course, in the end. Those are at least my thoughts. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.